Welcome everyone to Chaotic Reacts and Reviews. My name, of course, is Chaotic. First episode on the channel. Just want to say thank you for everyone who does stop by. Make sure you do drop a thumbs up and subscribe for weekly reactions, reviews, opinionated, dumb content from the one and only. Alright, so first off today, the first ever video is going to be reviewing Justin Stone's new album, Not Really Famous. This did just drop today, March 27th. Features 18 songs, 11 new songs, and 7 previously released tracks. Previously released tracks include Your Loss, 18, Mad, Hate to See It, Gap, Locations, and Silhouette. 5 of the songs you did get from pre-ordering the album on iTunes. You got them early. Those 5 were Hometown, Billboard, Go Off, Blessings, and I cannot seem to figure out what the 5th one was, but we're going to go with it. Oh, it's Not Really Famous. I got to highlight it. It's the track title. But I want to just say right off the bat, it's all opinionated, obviously. You guys could listen to this album and think, wow, this is complete trash. Or you could listen to it and be like me and think this is one of the greatest creations ever. I'm very opinionated. This is my favorite artist. I listen to this guy more than any other artist I listened to. I listened to him so much, he was my artist of the decade from 2010 to 2019. And it shows because I only started listening to him in 2015, I think it was. 2015 or 2016, whenever he ended up dropping the Long Time Coming album, is when I really got into him. But either way, seeing the growth he's had, I'll show you guys real quick his Spotify page. I like to use Spotify page for these types of videos because I get to show more about the artist. Over 1 million monthly listeners. He's been holding that solid. He's been around at least 900,000 monthly listeners. To max I've seen is about 1.1 million. Popular songs include Cannot Stop Me, Next, both those featuring Emilio. Let's hope we don't play the song. I want to get the right name. Let's see. We do all this shit one take. We don't cut here. I don't cut in my reviews. There it is. Both songs featuring Emilio Rojas. So, 2 of his top songs, Return, On Your Own, off the Long Time Coming album, which, let's just take a look. 2016. So it's around I think this album came out around the beginning of 2016. I might have even found him. I actually did hear him from some of his older stuff, which is not on his Spotify, but hey, it's what happens. So, to get started, how I rate the album, I rate, to give you guys a little info, I rate all my albums out of 10. 1 being god awful, don't listen to it unless you're being tortured to listen to it. And then all the way up to 10, which is this album is either the artist's best work or some of the artist's best work. Every song on it is great. I can listen front to back without skipping, and it has a good sound to it. Everything is mixed and mastered well. Everything is put together perfectly. Everything sounds nice. It's crisp and clear. I know already when I'm rating this. I can tell you right now, the mixing and mastering on this is phenomenal. The mixing I know was done by another rapper that I listen to named Adrian Stressow. I actually just found that out this morning from checking his story. But he mixed the whole album. There are no features on this album either. So, take it for how you feel. He didn't have any features, but Justin has been recording non-stop for, I want to say, the last year, just making quality music. And as you guys can see too from the length of the songs, the longest song on this album is 3 minutes and 9 seconds, and it's actually a single that he dropped called 18, which I will give you guys an example of right now. So what I say is like that's his longest song, but even then they look short, but there's so much detail and attention into the songs and so much to learn about the artist. Like you can learn a lot from an artist just by the title of his songs. And that song, I know the background of it. The song basically, he said, I put it on Twitter and Instagram. Basically said this song is meant. I put this song up because it's something I would have really liked to heard when I was 18, when I was just getting ready to start making music and everything, because that's when he started making music, around the age of 18. So that is a great track. And then you got other stuff on this album. For instance, we'll show you Sometime, and it shows more of his singing. Started out with some sunshine, you're fake, I know. Don't know who's real sometimes. Say I'll change. Growing up, yeah, I hope so. Think you would do, but do you actually know? No. Y'all talking shit and I'm good with that. I'm just working, let the God goes. I got energy, I ain't tripping on these people praying I fold. Tired lies about income, I agree it gets old. Realize I can't keep the shit when I die, where does it go? Getting insecure, trying to mask my problems. Pussy. So, right there, it's a great song. I will say, if you are not a fan of foul language or swearing, might not be the best album to listen to. Almost every song on here has at least one swear in it. Mostly from my listen throughs, I've done already about 10 listen throughs of this album, front to back. It's mainly just the F word. I'm trying to refrain from swearing on this as well. We're trying to make this as good as possible. That way, everyone can see it. Because I want everyone to be able to listen to this. Obviously, I don't know if you got, like, strict parents or something. Maybe you're younger. Maybe you're still in high school and they don't want you to listen to some foul language music. He does have some non-foul stuff. Non-explicit. But I kind of just want to give the review on each song very quickly. So we'll start off with Not Really Famous. First heard the track, was very intrigued. I'll be honest, I hadn't heard a lot like this from Justin, but I was interested. I had to sit on it a little bit. I had to give it about 10 or 12 listens before I finally was like, kind of like it, kind of vibe with it. Not a top 5 track for me on the album. I'll just come on and say it right there. Title tracks are usually either hit or miss for me. It's definitely not a bad song. It's definitely not worse on the album. I think it's still a good song. Personally, I don't think there is a bad song on this album. But I'm obviously ranking these songs. I'm going to try and give you guys a little ranking system. So, for this song in particular, I am going to give Not Really Famous a 7 out of 10. I love the way the little beat sounded on it. It was very simple, very basic, but it sounded nice. Justin's voice over it was very good. So 7 out of 10, which is, pretty good. Next we have Hometown. I really enjoyed this song, and it's weird to say I did because it's one of the few non-explicit songs on the album. But I've noticed Justin makes really good music when he is not using foul language. He also makes great music when he uses it. But I've seen people in the past, I've seen comments on his videos and on his iTunes reviews and just Instagram, Twitter, saying, make more music about God, or make more music without swearing, man. Your music's so much better without the swearing. Guys, let me give you a little peace of mind here. An artist can make whatever type of music they want to make. It is their sound, it is what they're going for, and it is what they want to do. In the end, artists are making music for themselves. If they're not making music for themselves or for the fans, they're only making music for money or clout or fame. Alright, Justin is making music for fans and himself. He's making music that he likes, and he's making music he knows his fans will like. So, I can say I was even, or I'm like, hey, yo, Justin, when you gonna start swearing again in your music? Because he did have a little phase where he didn't swear, where he was going non-explicit, not using any vulgar or foul language. And I can say I was one of those people. Granted, this was, I think, 2 years ago, and I was still a little stupid with this music shit, but either way, every song he makes, whether he swears or not in it, it's a great song. I will be honest, I don't think Justin has put out one bad song in his career. At least to me. I have every single song he has ever released that is on Spotify in a playlist right here. I got every song he's ever made that is on Spotify. At least that is just him. If I'm missing one, maybe he'll pinpoint it out. I did show him my playlist. But, it's just that little thing, like, let the artist make what they want to make. I'm tired of people saying, oh, make this, oh, make that. No, just make what you want to make. Don't, I get it, you gotta make to what the fans want, but, do what you feel. Do what you feel. I'm actually gonna play you guys a little snippet of Hometown.
Buddy back home, talk about everything I did. Yeah, I came up from the bottom, now we show 'em how we live. Yeah, now we show 'em how we live. Black Benz, black shirt, everything out of pocket, no debt. 23, I'm just worried about a profit. Why you worried about a chick? Trying to get my pockets overflowing, getting rich. Tunnel vision, got a target and I hit it every time. Yeah, I bounce back. 100 million streams, still they trying to doubt that. Heard them talking loud, they ain't really about that. Looking for my purpose, but I'm thinking that I found that. Watch me burn a bridge.
That song still gets me excited, dog. Alright. Next, we got Your Loss, which I'm not going to go into detail much on. He's released this song a few times. He actually released it as a single, and it's done really well. It actually was put on the Mellow Vibes Spotify playlist, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but so it did get a good amount of traction on Spotify, even on like YouTube. I think he did shoot a music video for this one. Give you guys a little snippet.
Benz all black. Say I'm trash, swear that made me blast. Yeah, I love my last, but I can never take it back on the bed.
Yeah, I did shoot a music video for this. It was originally called All My Life, changed the name to Your Loss. Released as a single. Did pretty well. I like it. Chill song, vibe, catchy. The hook's gonna make you remember it. And the music video was awesome. It was actually really cool the way they shot it. I recommend go checking it out on his YouTube channel. And yep. Then we got 18. I can't decide whether or not I want to make this the top song on the album. I heard this song and immediately was like, best song yet. I heard this song and I said, this is his best stuff yet. And it's right up there with being one of my favorite songs he's ever made. It's a lot to say from a guy that's put out almost 200 songs to have one of the newer ones be my all-time favorite, potentially. But everything about it, I've already explained it. The lyrics, the meaning, the thought behind it, the beat is nice, the vocals are good. Everything on this sounds awesome. And then we're jumping right into Mad, and it's the same thing. Mad, I heard this song. He originally had it under a different name, took it down, re-released it as Mad with the beat sounding just a little different, and I think it did wonders re-releasing it with the title. I like the song title more, Mad. It was originally called Big Checks. I was like, alright, but Mad just, I don't know, it fits in more, because it's like, hey, look, it's more of a vibe, anthem type song. I want to actually give you guys a snippet.
Y'all sound too complacent. Money come, money go, but the comments all I know. Now they all about it, cause we on the road. Bring that back, it's a fact that I put it on the map. If I'm in the city, then it's packed. Money off of rap, no college, no degree, but I came up on the scene like I wanted, so I get it. Everybody bank on me. Down. Big checks on me, big flex. Came back to love, and they so mad that I'm here. That's the shit that I love.
By far one of my favorite songs on the album, and one of my favorites by him, easily. I definitely want to go through this a little quicker for you guys. So billboards, I'm not going to preview anything else potentially, but billboards, he put out a simple music video for it, just him in front of his microphone, just basically having the music over from what I can tell, but him giving just his own little visual to it. Nice little touch. I like when artists can do that. Obviously, with everything going on currently in the world, artists cannot go be just outside recording music videos like, 5-6 months ago. But song is nice. Probably not in my top 5 because of all the new stuff that was dropped today for it, but great song, amazing work. Then we got Go Off, another one that I potentially can't see being in my top 5. I really, 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 really like the hook. It might be my favorite hook on the album. Just everything about it. I have to give you guys a little sample.
Gotta go off on my own mind. Gotta go off on my own mind. Yeah. Gotta go off on my own mind. Same ones that I'm riding with gon' be here when I die. Short days, long nights, I don't know where I'm going. Top back when me rolling, make that red line when me flooring. Oh my, same ones that I'm riding with gon' be here when I die. Gotta go off on my own mind. Gotta go off on my own mind.
I know it sounds so simple. It's not a long hook. It's not a lot. But just hearing it like, about to go off on my own mind. Hey, about to go off on my own mind. Like, just, I don't know, it hits home because it's like, it sounds a little more deeper. It's like, my head speaking a lot of stuff to me, Let's get it going there. But great song. Great work. Hate to See It. Music video was shot very well for this, I will say that. As for the song, I like it. I think it's really good. By the way, I haven't been giving ratings for songs. Hometown's a 9 out of 10. Your Loss is a 8 out of 10. 18 gets a 10 out of 10. Mad gets a 10 out of 10. Billboard gets an 8 out of 10. Go Off gets a 9 out of 10. Hate to See It. Great song. Meaning behind it, pretty good. Beat, awesome. Mixing, mastering, perfect. Everything about it. Every little mix of blend. Like the sound on it. Like the way he projected his voice on it. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Next in, we got Blessings. 10 out of 10. One of my favorites on the album. Shockingly still not making my top 5. Even though it is a 10 out of 10 song to me, it's not cracking my top 5. It's like just out there, maybe like 6 or 7. But my God, this song was awesome. It's probably the one I played the most off of the 5 songs you got for pre-ordering it. It probably is the one I played the most of. Then we go into most of the new stuff real quick. I'll go over Silhouette and Locations. These both had dropped, I believe, in mid 2019, mid or late 2019. Phenomenal songs, music videos for both of them. The Locations music video was awesome. Just the scenery they got for it was beautiful. And then Silhouette as well. I believe they shot it out in Utah near like the Salt Lakes. I forget what they're exactly called, but just where they shot it, they got a nice little view on the Salt Lakes, and then they got a view, like a kind of farm-like view, but just phenomenal. 2 songs that I don't want to really say much on, because they're more like last year, but they are phenomenal. I probably give both of them the same rating. Location probably gets the higher, though. I give Location a 9 out of 10. Give Silhouette an 8 out of 10. Both phenomenal songs. Let's get to all the stuff that did drop today. We got Sometimes, and I did preview it. It's got that more mellow, sing rap type vibe. The beat on it is actually pretty nice. I do like it. I'm not going to say it's the best song on the album. In all honesty, it may be my least favorite on the album. But again, even my least favorite song, still, it's good. Like, I can't say much on it since I'm not a big fan of it. Not gonna say much on it. 7 out of 10, easily. This is just straight heat. Spits bars for bars for bars. Everything on this was awesome. The beat, phenomenal. The way he put his words together, phenomenal. It's just everything about it. I'm losing words for how to describe this song because I heard it, I was like, damn.
Yeah, got no speed limit. I'm a freak with it. Everything written too quick. I don't think much. I just see lyrics spit something when I feel something. I just feel lately. 4 songs on an off day, not content. Riding in my car on Long Street where I've been. I like pushing limits. I like risk too. Comment garbage on my YouTube. That's a bitch move. We can go and face off. Bet you ain't so tough then. Hop behind your MacBook. We know you got no friends. I knew I had big balls ever since I hopped in. Got no fallback. Say I'm in the wrong bitch. Didn't stumble.
Like, my God, just those 45 seconds. Wow. 10 out of 10. Easily the best straight up just rap song, I'm going to say, on here. Easily. 10 out of 10. Top 5, potentially. Next, we got Gap. Music video for this was absolutely phenomenal. Loved the scenery, loved the place they actually shot it at. They shot it in what looked like to be an abandoned prison and an abandoned church. I love the abandoned scenery whenever music videos are shot in like these abandoned buildings. And this as well, this just made it look perfect. It went with the type of song, kind of like trying to find yourself. He's like writing in the church while sitting. He's like writing notes down, writing music. He's in a prison cell in one scene, like just like wondering like what the hell am I doing? But phenomenal song. It actually is the longest song. I did not even realize that. It's almost 4 minutes. And great work. That's all I gotta say with that. 10 out of 10 for Gap. Piece of Me, previously released on his secondary channel called The Noise Unheard. I think it was a error by him putting it on there. But we got it on the album here. I didn't even realize it. But mellow, catchy, enjoyable. Not making my top 5, but it's still one of my favorites on the album. It's up there. It's probably around like the 8 to 9 range. Which out of 18 songs, pretty good. Probably like 10 or 11 actually, but still pretty good for 18 songs. 9 out of 10. Short, simple, sweet. You Got Me. We got the song previewed back, I want to say early 2020, maybe like January. Might have even been before that. I think I was still going to college when we got the preview actually, so probably more like December 2019. Originally titled Miss America, I believe, as well. But oh my God, I heard this, I'm like, yes, he put it out. The song sounded phenomenal when he previewed it for us, and everyone in the Instagram live video, there were like maybe 40 of us, everyone in there was just like, this needs to drop, this is a hit. I still think it is. He changed the title to You Got Me. It might be a different song as well, but to me, this song is a hit. It's in my top 5. I think this song has potential. If he did release it as a single, I think this song had potential to skyrocket and become one of it in his top 5, I still think it could skyrocket and be in his top 5. It's that good. 10 out of 10, easy. And the last two, I'm just going to tell you right now, both 10 out of 10s. Critic, another very rappy type song, to me at least. And boy, it's similar to They, but it's so freaking good. I love it. I heard it, I was like, wow. Everything on it. Everything about this whole album is awesome and just godly, and I love it. Critic, 10 out of 10. Shout out all the critics, I guess, everyone that's talking down. And then the last song, Product. To me, I'm going back and forth with it. This might be my favorite song on the album. It might be my second favorite. It might be my third favorite. It's in my top 5. I'll tell you right now, the top 5 for this album, in no order, is Product, 18, Mad, You Got Me, and this is where it gets tough. Probably and Blessings. I'll go with that. Number 6, we'll go with Gap. Gap is up there. Number 7, we'll go Critic. Number 8, They. Alright, why am I even bothering? Just the top 5, just know in no order. Product, 18, Mad, You Got Me, and I'm actually Gap. Gap was just that good of a song. Like, Gap was awesome. But Product, I had to preview it.
No time I'ma waste. Do not waste my time. I could die today. You could take that shit away, I'll make it back. I'm a product, push me and I react. No time like the present. No time I'ma waste. Do not waste my time. I could die today. You could take that shit away, I'll make it back. I'm a product, push me and I react. Before I had it, map the motherfucking route. I just dropped it all, insecurity and doubt. I'm the greatest, damn, I finally know my worth. You can't run the game, you can only run your mouth. Popping in the UK and I'm popping in the South. I just toy for breadcrumbs, feeding every mouth. My whole team, even if I got a final say. I just talked to God, said that blessings on the way. I know when we pop off, they'll say it was luck. Say we came up quick, say I had connections, say I paid for it. But this is dedication to the growth. Every single night a work of all the roads. No time like the present, no time I'm away.
It left me speechless the first time I heard it. I listened through the whole album when it released, just to get the feel for the whole album, front to back. The last song, never did I think the last song would leave me speechless. But it left me speechless. And I had to listen to it again immediately. And again after that and again. I think I listened to the song about 20 to 30 times already. It's left me speechless every time, just because I don't think I've heard something like this from him. And I've heard every song this guy's made. Like, every song they've put out at least. And my God, Product just left me. You know what? 11 out of 10. 12. Can I give this thing infinity? Infinity out of infinity. That's how good it is. Speechless. That's all I'm going to say. So, altogether, album rating wise, 10 out of 10. I basically gave almost every song on this a 10 out of 10. We gave 2 songs 7 out of 10s. Main majority of the songs were either 9 out of 10s or 10 out of 10. Phenomenal work by Justin. Just want to say thank you for the phenomenal music you have been putting out year after year after year for us. The dedication and grind and commitment he has shown has been rubbing off on so many other artists and me, my work ethic has increased listening to his music because I see the grind and the hustle he goes through doing this rap game, doing this music thing. I definitely recommend, if you guys are interested, go listen to this album. Listen to it front to back. If you're gonna listen to just the songs I said to, go listen to Product, listen to 18, listen to Mad, listen to You Got Me, listen to Gap, you gotta listen to just every song, but if you're gonna listen to a few, that's a good mix of everything. Straight rap, pop rap type stuff, more singing vibe. It's got everything. And if you want to go check out any of his other stuff, I'm gonna do probably in-depth reviews on most of his old stuff as well. I idolize this guy. It's a lot of people say you shouldn't idolize rappers or musicians or artists. To me, he's an artist. And actually, as you can see there, Your Loss is in his top 5. But they say you shouldn't idolize them. You shouldn't look up to them. I don't believe that. I believe if someone is doing something that you think is awesome and you want to do it like them, be like them, hey, look up to them. Even just because of their work ethic and their hustle and their grind and commitment to whatever they are doing. Justin, if you see this video and you got all the way to the end, thank you. Phenomenal work. You're an inspiration to me, an inspiration to so many others. And I'm so ready for everything you're going to put out in 2020 and beyond. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the review, I know it's a long one. Reviews are always long, especially when we're doing albums with 18 songs. If you enjoyed it, subscribe, like, comment down below if you enjoyed the album, your favorite songs, your least favorite songs, what you thought of the album. Let's have a conversation down below about everything about this album and just music in general. We have more videos coming out. I'm recording a bunch today. We had a few songs drop today that I want to review and go over. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. And always remember, stream your favorite artist's music right now.